Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today we bring you an extraordinary story that has set social media and the entertainment world on fire. It involves two well-known names, Cemre Arda and Gökberk Yıldırım, and a night that started as a simple dinner but ended with flashing sirens, public debate, and an unforgettable symbol of loyalty. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the join button below if you'd like to support us even further. Your encouragement helps us share these exclusive stories with you. Now, let's dive right into this dramatic turn of events. A night in Gökberk turns chaotic. Istanbul's nightlife is no stranger to whispers, cameras, and the constant hum of curiosity. Yet even in a city used to sudden drama, the evening that Cemre Arda and Gökberk Yıldırım shared in Gökberk managed to stand out. The night began simply enough. A reservation at one of the district's trendiest restaurants, a place where actors, producers, and media executives rubbed shoulders at tightly packed tables. The couple arrived smiling politely, took a few pictures with fans at the entrance, and settled in for what was supposed to be an intimate dinner. But soon, the atmosphere shifted. Witnesses claim that a group of men, sitting nearby, directed sharp remarks at Gökberk, comments that seemed deliberately crafted to provoke him. At first, the actor chose diplomacy, a tight smile, a slight turn of the body, an attempt to de-escalate. Yet the tension lingered, heavy in the air. From words to conflict. The breaking point reportedly came when shoulders brushed in the narrow corridor between tables. What could have passed as an accident quickly escalated into something more. Chairs scraped against the floor, waiters rushed to intervene, and harsh words gave way to shoves. Within minutes, what began as a verbal jab spiraled into a confrontation. Diners pulled out their phones, capturing shaky videos that would later spread like wildfire online. Sirens soon cut through the night as police arrived to separate the groups. According to official reports, no serious injuries were sustained. There were only bruises, scratches, and egos left raw. But the physical clash was only part of the story. The greater blow would come later, on social media. Viral videos and divided opinions. Clips from that night, taken on smartphones, flooded platforms within hours. On Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, hashtags began trending. Some defended Gökberk, claiming he had been pushed too far and acted as anyone might under provocation. Others criticized him harshly, insisting that public figures must always maintain control, no matter the circumstances. For Cemre Arda, the moment was even more complicated. Caught between supporting the man she cares for and managing her own image, she was seen speaking urgently to police officers outside the restaurant. In one clip, she reaches for Gökberk's hand, a gesture that quickly became symbolic of loyalty and solidarity. Fans replayed that simple act again and again, turning it into an emblem of devotion in the face of chaos. Families step into the spotlight. The families of both stars, usually private, broke their silence. Gökberk's mother defended her son, describing him as calm by nature and insisting that he had only reacted to relentless provocation. Meanwhile, Cemre's father, speaking from Ankara, reportedly urged his daughter to stay cautious and prioritize her safety. Her response, firm yet affectionate, was clear: she would not abandon someone she loves during a storm. This private exchange, shared secondhand by close sources, only added more fuel to the public's fascination with the couple's dynamic. Repercussions in the industry. While fans debated online, producers and directors were quietly meeting behind closed doors. Gökberk Yıldırım had been building a reputation for professionalism and reliability, but this incident forced industry leaders to consider whether his image had been compromised. Should they pause projects until the dust settled, or lean into transparency and hope the controversy would pass? Cemre Arda's role in the night's events also sparked analysis. Her emotional plea outside the restaurant was interpreted by many as a courageous show of honesty. For others, it raised concerns about whether her career might now be tied more closely to scandal than to artistry. The symbolism of a hand held in the dark. When the couple left the police station later that night, hand in hand, the image quickly circulated online. For supporters, it was proof that love can withstand outside pressures and provocation. For critics, it was a calculated gesture designed to control the narrative. But whatever the interpretation, that moment, two figures walking toward a waiting car after hours of turmoil, became the defining image of the incident. What happens next? The big question now is, what comes next for Cemre, Arda and Gökberk Yıldırım? Will they issue a public apology, perhaps through a press conference, to calm the storm? Or will they step back from the spotlight, letting time heal the damage? Some insiders suggest that Gökberk may soon release a carefully worded statement, acknowledging the incident while emphasizing his long-standing professionalism. Others believe silence may be their chosen path, hoping the media frenzy will move on to a new story. For Cemre, the challenge is equally complex. Having been unintentionally thrust into the role of a symbol of loyalty, she must now decide how much of her private life she is willing to share with the public. A debate larger than one night. At its core, this story is about more than a dinner gone wrong. It highlights the enormous pressure on public figures to remain composed, even when faced with provocation. It raises questions about the responsibilities that come with fame, the balance between privacy and public image, and the fragile line between personal and professional lives. And it also reveals the power of one simple human gesture, a hand held in the middle of chaos, to capture hearts and ignite debates around the world. Closing thoughts. So, what do you think? Was Gökberk Yıldırım simply reacting like any person would in the face of provocation, or should celebrities like him always exercise restraint, no matter what? Did Cemre Arda's gesture of loyalty strengthen their relationship in the eyes of fans, or did it expose a vulnerability they would rather have kept hidden? Let us know in the comments below. Your voice matters in this conversation, and we want to hear your perspective. Thank you so much for watching.